Hello, good afternoon, as it's after 12 o'clock, it's actually 1:15 on Sunday, 26th of October. Welcome to my Vlogtober. My name is Laura and I come to you from the southeast of the UK, where I live with my partner Yanni and our dachshund Loki, who is currently sleeping, living her best life, sleeping in the fluffy blanket. So I was supposed, actually in about 10 minutes, I was supposed to leave to go meet my friend. We were supposed to go to a cafe and have some sort of like afternoon tea or coffee and cake or whatever we wanted to eat. But she messaged me an hour or so ago saying that she's having some problems at home, so she most probably will not be able to join me, and so I think that's it. And I am sad because I was looking forward to it. At the same time, I'm not that sad because it's been a busy couple of days. I usually have a much more quiet life, and I actually have a bit of a headache today. I think I'm a bit tired, so, and I've got my knitting and my crochet to do, so I think I'll just be taking it easy today. And I was feeling a bit cold, so I took out one of my handmade things. So I know it always looks a little bit weird when I wear it, but it's actually quite nice and cozy, so I'm gonna keep it on. And this is actually great when you wear, you know, those coats that have like the V type of neckline. This is perfect for that. Anyway, this is a feel-good shawl, which I think, I don't remember if it's a free pattern or not, and I use 3 different yarns, actually colorways, and I'll explain you why very soon. So this is the whole of it. This at the bottom was the day 25, so Christmas Day full skein of yarn of the Norwegian advent calendar that I bought in was it in 2020? Actually, I think it was 2020. So yeah, and I used it for this one. I used the advent for my corner to corner crochet blanket that I showed you in my advent patterns episode, which you can find in my channel. And this was the day 25. I didn't want to use a full skein in there because it's only minis in there, and they kind of stripe, and this would have been a massive stripe, so I didn't like the look. However, here at the beginning, well, actually if I take it off I might be able to see better. So the first one, when I started it, this was the first one that I used, which was also a day 25 colorway of an advent that I had in 2020, in 2019, and that's the advent with which I also started my corner to corner crochet blanket, and that also you can see all the details about it and the projects I've made with it in my advent episode. And that was from a US farm, I think in Illinois, maybe, I don't know, I might be wrong. And it's with corridor sheep, and I must say I love corridor sheep. I don't know, there's something about it. I think the stitch definition is lovely, and it's a little bit furry, but it's not, for me, you know, we're all different. For me, it's not itchy at all, and I absolutely loved it. And it is a fingering weight, but it is slightly thicker than the fingering weight we find here, which is the reason why I actually struggled to find something else to actually finish that, and this one too, actually. So when I finished the one skein, then I had another one that I had bought from them, so I decided to use it. So this second colorway is the same as this one, the pink and white, and I added it. So I kind of did kind of color blocking, and I do love this colorway, actually. It's beautiful. And then when I finished that one, it was not big enough, so I decided to just use the Norwegian sheep, which is this colorway, which is also quite pretty, and I think it kind of completed quite nicely. Yes, it's a little bit of a mix, but I think it works because this kind of works a little bit as the edge. So yeah, when you wear it, it works like that. So yeah, I'm wearing it like this today, keeping my neck warm after how cold, I will do it again later, after how cold it was last night. It wasn't too cold actually. So last night you saw we went to the bonfire and fireworks. We were there for about three and a half hours, like standing in the cold. But yeah, we were well prepared. I actually made tea before leaving, and we brought it in a thermos, and Yanni and I had the tea, so we didn't have to buy any of the overcharged and probably bad quality beverages that they had there. And then we had dinner just before we came back home, so again the food didn't look great. So yeah, it was actually good to be able to eat something else. Since I'm not meeting my friend today, I'm just gonna be here, just, you know, keeping it easy, keeping it quiet. I have been knitting on my secret project for a while. Made a bit of progress on the body, quite a bit actually there, quite a bit of progress on the body. And now I'm about to actually switch to the crochet hat. I've decided that I'm going to do 2 more repetitions of increases, because it kind of it's not too small, but kind of doesn't go all the way down the head, so I'm afraid it's gonna be really annoying to wear. So I'm gonna do 2 more repetitions of that before I switch to the brim, which is gonna be a few more repetitions of increases, which hopefully I will be able to finish before tomorrow. So tomorrow I am working half a day. I've taken half a day off, because then in the afternoon around 1 o'clock I will be leaving to go to Kew Gardens for the Tuft Halloween workshop. I'm really looking forward to it. I booked the tickets months ago. I think it was in July, August, maybe August. And yeah, so it's been a while, and I'm really looking forward to it. So the project we will be working on is a mystery, and it is gonna be a spooky flower apparently. So really curious, looking forward to it. I've seen they show I think it is the kale color, or it is a lovely color. I don't even know if that is the color that we're gonna have, but I don't know, I'm really curious. And when it finishes at 6 o'clock, we are gonna have access to the Halloween trail at Kew Gardens, which is supposed to be really good. So yes, I'm looking forward to that too. So it's gonna be a full afternoon tomorrow, which is also why I'm not too sad to miss out on today's excitement and just have a quiet day at home. So yeah, because then in Tuesday I'm gonna be in the office. So however, I have the 4 patterns of the day, 4 mushroom patterns of the day, before actually my tablet battery dies. I'm on 3%, hopefully it's enough. So I have 2 knitted and 2 crochet. The first knitted one is called Mushroom Season Pot Holder, so it's kind of for the house, and it's color work, and it's similar to the sweater, the yoke sweater that I showed a few days ago. But it's easy. It's a pot holder. Yes, it's knitted flat, so you have to purl color work, so if you don't like that, probably this is not for you. However, I think it's a great way to start doing some color work if you're not sure, or if you've never done it before. This is actually how I started doing color work, just doing squares. So and this actually, yeah, it's a pot holder, but you can use it to make a square blanket, maybe using the same pattern with different colors. That would actually be a really nice idea, and it's gonna be small. You can do one probably in a couple of hours, or even less if you're faster than me. So it's gonna be actually a good idea. So this is knitted, it's from Drops, and is free because it's from Drops. Then I have another knitted one, so, and it's also probably good for all of the leftovers. If you have leftover from all the other projects that we saw this month, that would be good. And this one is also probably really good for leftovers, and is Mystical Mushroom and Mushroom Season Sock Set. It's actually 2 patterns, and it's really cheap, so it retails for about €4.70, which is 4.28 pounds, and it's 2 patterns, 2 full color work sock patterns, which I think is really good. And so yeah, you have one with full on mushroom on it, and the other one that just has the pattern at the cuff and at the toe, which looks really pretty. both of them. Again, you can play with different colors. I really like this. I really want to make this. And it's knitted and it's color work again, so again it's gonna be great for leftovers. If you like to make socks, that's absolutely fabulous. It's fairly recent. It was published in January 2024, so it's just a little bit less than 2 years old. Then we're moving on to crochet again. So the next two are crochet. We have probably similar to the concept of the pot holder. This is not a pot holder, it's just a granny square. There's a mushroom granny square. Again, it's really inexpensive. It's 1.96 pounds and $2.50, but you can also have a full ebook probably with more crochet granny squares, which is not much more expensive. It has 4 patterns for $7.50 which is 5.88 pounds. This is really pretty. So it's a crochet granny square with the mushroom pattern. It looks almost like an applique on top of it. It's really cute, and again you can play with colors. You can even play just with this same and change the colors like for the other one, or you can make a bag with it. Lots of things. I like it. And then lastly for today, this is a little bit different. Depends if you do filet crochet. My grandmother used to do it. I actually never tried to do filet crochet. Well, I tried when I was a child. She tried to teach me. It wasn't for me, but I couldn't even crochet at the time. So, and this is a mushroom curtain. So it's a thin curtain which you can make as long as you want, I suppose. You just repeat it. You can keep it as thin as you want, and it's done with mercerized cotton, so really thread, with a hook size of 1.75 millimeters, so quite tiny. It depends if you want to try. And here it actually says that if you've been wanting to try filet crochet, this pattern is a wonderful project to start with. It's easy to follow, relaxing to make, and creates a stunning piece of handmade home decor that instantly brightens your space. So it's really cute and tiny, and you can use it as the decoration at the end of, maybe you have a very plain white curtain and you just want to prettify it. This would make a wonderful button detail for it. I like this one, and this one is free. It's available for free, not on Ravelry. There's a link to her website. Yep. And handmade by Rainy. She's got lots of patterns and stuff. So it's like a blog post. What is filet crochet? Oh, it gives you also lots of info. Filet crochet. Oh, filet means net or mesh in French. Using just chains and double crochet stitches. I mean, I suppose it's not too difficult to make if you already know how to do these things and you're not bothered by crocheting with a small thread. I might try this one actually. I might try it. Looks fairly quick too. This is good, and it's free. So yes, these are the 4 patterns for the day. Now I will actually bring myself to the sofa with I will put the knitting down for a second. I will take my crochet and I'll try to do as much as possible of the crochet hat, maybe watching a little bit of Harry Potter, and then later on I will take Loki out for a bit. Now she's sleeping, let her sleep as long as she sleeps, and we will see. The weather is a bit changeable today, so it was sunny earlier and now it's actually all overcast, but it shouldn't rain until later, so hopefully we should be fine until about probably around 6 o'clock, I think I've seen in the forecast. So yes, I really hope you're having a lovely Sunday.